Noah was a poor man, but his heart was rich with patience and dignity. He lived in his wife Elizabeth's family home because he had nothing of his own. That alone made him a target. Elizabeth's mother despised him openly, never missing a chance to remind her daughter that she had married beneath her. Almost every day she advised Elizabeth to leave Noah and find a better man, someone with money, status, and pride. Elizabeth never raised her voice in response. She never insulted her husband either. She simply stood by him. Her two sisters were no kinder. They mocked Noah constantly, comparing him to their own husbands who showered them with gifts and comfort. To them, Noah was a failure, empty-handed and invisible. But Elizabeth saw something no one else did. She believed in Noah. She loved him quietly, fiercely, and without shame. One night, after years of humiliation, Noah made a decision. He told Elizabeth he needed to leave, to travel abroad and work, to rebuild himself and their future. With tears and prayers, she let him go, trusting God and the man she loved. 5 years passed. Noah did not return. No calls, no visits. Elizabeth's family concluded he was dead, or worse, too ashamed to come back. They pressured her relentlessly to remarry. Suitors came and went, but Elizabeth refused them all. She remained faithful, holding on to belief when it hurt the most. Unknown to her, Noah had tried to reach her. On his first day in Asia, he had been robbed of everything: his phone, documents, and money. Still, he survived. He worked tirelessly, rose steadily, and eventually became a powerful investor, known across Asia as Mr. White, the owner of Global Funds Enterprise, a man whose influence revived failing empires. Elizabeth never received a single letter he sent. Her mother intercepted them all and destroyed them, determined to sever the bond forever. Then came August, the 6th year of Noah's absence. Elizabeth's family business, once the biggest in the town, had fallen into bankruptcy. Salvation arrived through a mysterious investor, Mr. White, the new CEO who bought the company and restored it overnight. A grand celebration was planned at the family estate to welcome him. Every influential and wealthy figure was invited. Only one family member had ever met Mr. White, Uncle Luke, the eldest, who had sealed the deal. That same day, Noah arrived at the gates of the estate. Outside stood a long queue of workers. Entry was strictly by VIP card. The chief gate guard, Bobby, was rude, strict, and heartless. No VIP card, no entry, was the only rule he obeyed. Noah calmly explained that he had come to see his wife and family. Bobby laughed, accused him of lying, and, without listening, ordered guards to beat him and lock him in a cell, accusing him of harassment and attempted theft. Inside the mansion, the family waited. 3 p.m. passed, then 4 p.m. No Mr. White. Soon, Mr. Benson, the general overseer of Global Funds, arrived, confused. Mr. White had left before him and should have arrived already. The family insisted he hadn't shown up. Suspicious, Mr. Benson went to the gate and questioned the guards. One mentioned the strange man locked up earlier. Immediately, Mr. Benson ordered them to take him to the cell. There he saw Noah. With authority, he shouted, "Release him now! Are you all trying to lose your jobs?" Noah gave him a quiet signal. Not yet. Mr. Benson obeyed. They walked together into the family hall. Gasps filled the room. Is that Noah? What is he doing here after all these years? Elizabeth ran across the room and hugged her husband, crying openly. She told him how she missed him, how she never heard from him. Noah explained everything: the robbery, the letters, the silence. Before joy could settle, Elizabeth's mother began shouting, insulting Noah, calling him poor and useless, ordering him to leave her daughter alone. The room erupted in laughter. Elizabeth's sisters' husbands mocked him, telling him to sit somewhere else, that this celebration was not for people like him. With dignity, Noah took Elizabeth's hand and sat with her at a small round table. Tears welled in his eyes as they quietly shared a meal, together at last. Then Uncle Luke arrived. He greeted Mr. Benson respectfully, then noticed the tension. His eyes scanned the hall and stopped on Noah. Suddenly he shouted, "What is wrong with all of you? Is this how you treat the man who put food back on our table?" Silence. Uncle Luke rushed over and bowed deeply before Noah. "My apologies, Mr. White." Shock froze the room. "This man," Uncle Luke continued, "is the greatest stock market investor in Asia, the owner of Global Funds Enterprise, the man who saved this family from ruin." Elizabeth smiled through tears as Uncle Luke added, "And to think, he is your husband." Apologies poured in. Knees bent, voices trembled. Noah raised his hand. "Enough," he said calmly. "I don't need fake apologies. I forgive you all. But understand this. The only person who believed in me when I had nothing is my wife." Elizabeth's mother collapsed to her knees, crying, begging for forgiveness. Noah helped her up. That day, the family learned a powerful lesson. Never measure a person by their present circumstances, and never underestimate quiet faith. They were all forgiven. Bobby, the cruel gate guard, was dismissed and replaced. That night, Noah and Elizabeth left the noise behind. Hand in hand, they walked under the stars. No wealth, no titles between them, just love that had endured humiliation, silence, and time. And for the first time in years, they were finally home, together.